Hello and welcome to our channel. My name is Eve, as you may know, and my job is to bring crypto to the understanding of everybody. Today, I want us to look at how you should be basing your cryptocurrency portfolio. Everyone investing in crypto definitely has a portfolio, and I will do a video showing you my own personal cryptocurrency portfolio. So the first thing you have to know is that smashing the like button down there and subscribing to the channel is a sign of better things to come for you. Most of my viewers are not subscribers, so if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. It will go a long way to help the channel. Anyway, the first thing you have to know is risk tolerance, and I talk about this on all of my videos. There have been cryptos that went to zero, rug pulls. So please always remember that investing in crypto is taking a very high risk. It will give you very high returns, so you have to take very high risks. Bitcoin, as we know, which we consider to be safe in the entire crypto space, is also very risky. Bitcoin could literally drop by 20% in a day. It has happened before and it can always happen again. And we all know, if you've been watching me on this channel, then you know by now what impact Bitcoin has on every other cryptocurrency. So please always know that you are investing in a very volatile asset. Now that we are in the clear with the idea of risk, I would like to remind you that I am no financial advisor. Anything that you hear or see or taste or smell on this video is not supposed to be taken as financial or investment advice. This is just education/entertainment. So your cryptocurrency portfolio has to begin from large cap cryptocurrencies to mid cap cryptocurrencies to small cap and then to micro cap cryptocurrencies. So what is the difference between large, mid, small and micro cap cryptocurrencies? A large cap cryptocurrency is that cryptocurrency that has its market capitalization above $10 billion. A mid-cap cryptocurrency is that which has its market capitalization between $1 to $10 billion. A small-cap cryptocurrency is that which has its market capitalization below $1 billion. And a micro-cap cryptocurrency is that which has its market capitalization between $1 to $50 million. Now, why should you be spreading your money across all these market capitalizations? The goal here is to minimize risk and maximize profits to the greatest extent. And to do that, you will have to have some of your money in large cap cryptos because they will not lose as much if the market is shedding blood. A good example of this is Bitcoin and Ethereum. Before we continue, there might be some people who are still in the dark with the issue of market cap. So what is market cap? Market cap refers to market capitalization. Market capitalization is the dollar value in a given cryptocurrency. Well, if you're talking about stocks, it will be the dollar value in a given stock. But since we're talking about crypto, it is the dollar value of a cryptocurrency. It means that the worth of cryptocurrency in terms of dollars is $2.3 trillion. So if I say that the market cap of my glasses is $300, it means that the worth of my glasses is $300. Now, it does not necessarily mean that I bought it for $300. This is the difference between price and market cap. The worth changes all the time with reference to the price. So I might have bought it at a lower price, but as time passed, its value increased, so its price increased. Therefore, its market cap, that's its dollar value, will also increase. Hope you get the point there with market cap. So, large cap cryptocurrencies need more money invested in them to increase in market cap, whereas low cap cryptocurrencies need less money to increase or decrease in market cap. Now, this is where the idea of risk comes in low cap cryptocurrencies. If a cryptocurrency is worth $2 million, it means that it only needs $2 million to double in price. And that also means that it only needs $1 million to drop by 50%. So if the investors decide to sell, say, half of that crypto, it will drop by 50%. Now, you might be like, they are selling $1 million worth of that crypto to other people who will buy, so it's just changing hands. Where is the idea of it dropping in price? Here is how that happens. When you sell your crypto, another person also sells his or her crypto. What happens is there is this competition on who will sell for the most price, because everyone is trying to sell and make profits. So if you sell lower than how much you bought it for, another person is going to sell probably lower than how much you sold yours. And then another person and another person and another person, and then the price is decreasing. So everyone in that scenario is trying to sell because maybe they heard something which is not that good, and so the price keeps dropping. If this happened with a crypto that is only worth $2 million, it could go to zero. So it is always advisable to have part of your portfolio in large cap cryptos. Now, does this mean that you don't make gains in large cap cryptos? No, you do make gains, but you don't make them as much as you would do in low cap or micro cap cryptocurrencies. So how do the gains differ? Now, if you're looking for a cryptocurrency that can literally turn $100 to $10,000, then you have to go for micro cap cryptocurrencies. If you're looking for a cryptocurrency that can turn $100 to $1,000, then you have to go for small cap cryptos. And finally, if you're looking for a cryptocurrency that can turn $100 to $600 or $400 or $300, then you have to go for large cap cryptocurrencies. But keep in mind, all of this is in reference to time. All of these cryptocurrencies, be it large, medium, small, micro, all of them can potentially go 100x. That means turning $1,000 into $100,000. Even Bitcoin could do that, but it all depends on how long you will have to wait for that to happen. So the quickest way to turn $100 into $10,000 or even to $100,000 is to go for microcap cryptos. But keep in mind again, it is very risky. By very, I mean it could literally vaporize into thin air. So how do you base your crypto portfolio? Let's take $100 as our example. Now probably you're thinking taking $100 and sharing it amongst cryptocurrencies that have these market caps is something very smart. It isn't. If you want to invest in crypto and your capital is $100, investing that $100 in many cryptocurrencies will not do you good. The more you diversify your portfolio, the less gains you will make. So if you have only $100, what I would do is I will take one cryptocurrency, do extensive research on that crypto, and then I invest 80% of $100, that's $80, in that crypto. And what would I do with $20, you might ask? Now, I will take, and this might be shocking to some people who have been following me on this channel, I will take $20 and put it in a shitcoin. Yep, I will do that. Now, you might be like, why the hell will I put money in a shitcoin? Why on earth will I ever put money in a shitcoin? Here is why. Shitcoins generate a lot of profit. So shitcoin in this sense will be my moonshot. Yep. Now when I'm talking gains in shitcoins, you might be like turning $10 into say $1,000. No, I'm talking turning $10 into $1 million. That happens in the shitcoin world. And a lot of vaporization, like money vaporization, also happens in the shitcoin world. So that will be a 50-50% chance. It is either you win or you lose for a very long time. And very long time, I'm talking about 2 years. You may stay for 2 years without having any returns on your investment. Well, in this case, it would only be $20, so you will not need to cry about it. So the $80 that I invested in my other crypto would have generated me maybe 2 or 3 times the amount in a month or 2. That's fairly easy. And so investing for 6 months in a bull market, because you always have to remember, in a bull market, these things can be possible. In a bear market, it could only go down or it will start to go up slowly, like 2 months or 3 months, you could make, say, 1% of how much you invested. So it all depends on the season. That is what you always have to keep in mind. What kind of season are we in? Are we in a bull run or in a bear market? Now, if my money has generated me a lot of profits, if the $80 has generated me a lot of profits, or the $10 that I invested has yielded me some profits, maybe it will go 3 times, maybe 4 times. I got one of my viewers telling me the other day that he invested $30 in Shiba and he has $90 now, and congrats. And that's the kind of stuff that I'm talking about. So, after all of that, I will start to enter large cap cryptocurrencies. Why, you might ask? If this has been working, why don't I just continue there? No, I continue with large cap cryptocurrencies to protect the money that I have already made. So let's say I have $1,000 now off of my investment, off of my initial investment of $100. I have $1,000 now. What I will do is take 30% of that $1,000 and put it in very large cap cryptos, mainly Ethereum and another smart contract, not Bitcoin. You might be like, why? Because Bitcoin, to me particularly, I have already made. So let's say I have $1,000 now off of my investment, off of my initial investment of $100. I have $1,000 now. What I will do is take 30% of that $1,000 and put it in very large cap cryptos, mainly Ethereum and another smart contract, not Bitcoin. You might be like, why? Because Bitcoin, to me particularly, is just an indicator for the markets. Like, I really do not get it why people are so fond of Bitcoin. I think Ethereum is better. It has a use case and it has become, or the other day it became deflationary, but it will become a deflationary asset. So it will be just as expensive or as powerful as Bitcoin, or more than Bitcoin. That will be where we'll have a flippening, where Ethereum's market cap will be greater than Bitcoin's market cap. So when I invest in these large cap cryptos and secure my gains, I then go for small cap cryptos with another 30%. Now that will make it $600 in small cap and large cap cryptos. Then I go for micro caps with 40%. Now that will be $400. Why, you might ask? Because micro caps later on become small caps, which will later on become large caps. So they are not staying micro caps forever. They will become large caps one day. And that is what you want to be a part of. So targeting those micro caps will be your way to financial freedom. However, you have to always remember that micro caps could also vaporize at any given time. So how will you combat this? By the fact that 60% of your investment, that is $600, is in small cap cryptos and large cap cryptos. So even in large caps, if you make a 4x, it will give you your initial investment and some profits. That will only be $300, turning into $1,200. Remember, your investment was $1,000 from $100. And in your small cap cryptos, if you make a 10x, that will be $3,000, which is 3 times your investment of $1,000 from $100. Now this is just for large and small cap cryptos. Let's go to the micro cap, shall we? If you make 100x in your micro cap investment, it will give you $10,000. Now this has made your investment of $1,000 from an initial investment of $100 to 10 times. So $10,000 from micro caps, $3,000 from small caps, and $1,200, which some Americans, I think Americans call it $1,200, from large cap cryptos. So that's $14,200 from $100. Now you might be like, this sounds too good to be true. It's just a scam, or maybe that's not true. It can happen like that. It does happen like that, exactly like that. It's about strategy. Now keep in mind, all you need for this to happen is patience. You just have to have patience. If you target your investments right, all you will need is time and for you to be patient. And another thing you need to do, which is of utmost importance, is to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I have made it my purpose to reach as many people as possible with crypto. Now, I understand that many people seem not to understand it because of the way that they are being taught, which is why I try as much as possible to simplify it to the greatest extent. Now, let me level with you all. You have to understand that investing $100 does not mean that you must end up with 1,000, with 10,000, with $100,000, or ultimately to $1 million. It can also go sideways. You can also live from $100 and most possibly go up to $200, or say $150, and you are back to $100, and you come lower to $80 to $60, and you keep coming lower. And so the entire investment will trick your mind and test your patience to the highest level that it can. So this thing is actually a game of patience. If you cannot exercise patience, you cannot win in this game. I myself am being patient. So those who will be patient enough will reap from what they sow. To make money in crypto, like life-changing money, will take time. It will take time. I'm talking about years. You have to be ready to withstand that pressure, which is why my best advice is that if you are just starting out in cryptocurrency and you actually want to make something out of it, get a job first, because trading for a living will take time for you to master, and you need a consistent source of income for you to make it. You will not be able to make it without another source of income. So the best advice is get a job. If you have a job that can provide for you and provide money for you to invest, then you are in a good place. Get a job so that you will not fully depend on your investments. Investing in crypto should be like a gateway to financial freedom, not what you want to use as a means for your daily bread. And meanwhile, as you have a job, you can start to learn how to trade. That will help you leave your job one day. Thanks so much for watching this video. I hope it was helpful. I hope I did provide value in this video. So in any questions that you might have, or any other thing that you would want me to cover next, please leave it down below. So thanks so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. May Satoshi be with you.